Why do social skills matter more than ever? What if the secret to a happier, more fulfilling life isn't just about what you know, but how you connect with others? In a world where digital screens dominate our attention, it's easy to underestimate the power of social skills. Yet, these abilities are the foundation of every meaningful interaction, from personal relationships to professional achievements. From the moment we're born, our lives revolve around communication. A baby's cry is their first form of connection, and as we grow, we refine our ability to share thoughts, feelings, and ideas through words, gestures, and actions. Social skills are not just a nice-to-have, they are the key to thriving in every aspect of life. Even in an era of rapid technological advancement, where messages can travel across the globe in an instant, the ability to communicate effectively remains irreplaceable. No matter how brilliant your ideas or how genuine your intentions, if you can't express them clearly or connect with those around you, your message may never truly resonate. The silent crisis: are we losing our social skills? Ironically, as tools for connection evolve, the art of socializing seems to be fading. Many people, especially younger generations, are trading face-to-face conversations for endless scrolling on screens. Studies paint a worrying picture. Between 2010 and 2015, depression rates among teens surged by 33%, with suicide rates among girls climbing an alarming 65%. Research links this to increased screen time and a decline in real-world interactions. But the consequences don't stop there. Struggling with social situations can lead to isolation, higher stress levels, and even physical health problems. Studies reveal that poor social skills are tied to greater risks of anxiety, depression, and chronic loneliness, all of which take a toll on mental and emotional well-being. Why social skills are essential in the digital age? It's clear, developing strong social skills isn't just an option, it's a necessity. These skills empower you to navigate life's challenges, build deeper connections, and find a sense of belonging. And the benefits don't end with emotional well-being. When you master the art of connecting with others, you unlock opportunities that can elevate your personal and professional life. Imagine having the ability to build a reliable support network to lean on during tough times. Form authentic, lasting relationships that enrich your life. Relate to people from diverse cultures and backgrounds. Adapt effortlessly to any social setting. Develop empathy and understand others on a deeper level. Express your thoughts and ideas clearly and persuasively. Foster open-mindedness and see the world through different perspectives. Boost your mental health by feeling accepted and valued. Professionally, these skills can be game-changing. Whether you're leading a team, negotiating a deal, or networking in your industry, the ability to engage, listen, and connect makes you stand out. People remember those who can communicate with authenticity and confidence. The bottom line: social skills are your superpower. In a world craving real connection, strong social skills are your ticket to a happier, more successful life. They're not just about getting along with others, they're about creating bonds, solving problems, and making a lasting impact. So, step away from the screen, start a conversation, and rediscover the art of human connection. Because when it comes down to it, your ability to connect is what truly sets you apart. The hidden power of social skills, your journey to connection and growth. What if mastering social skills could transform not just your career, but your relationships and overall happiness? In today's hyper-connected yet increasingly isolated world, social skills have never been more essential. From building workplace harmony to thriving in diverse environments, they are the foundation of positive relationships and productive collaboration. Think about it. You spend the majority of your waking hours surrounded by colleagues. Without strong communication and interpersonal skills, forming meaningful, productive relationships with them can be a challenge. In the professional world, where networking and connections often define success, having a strong social presence is not just beneficial, it's invaluable. Social skills foster teamwork, inclusivity, and a sense of unity, which are critical in workplaces brimming with cultural diversity. Where are you now, and where do you want to go? Improving your social skills starts with understanding yourself. Reflect for a moment. Who are you today, and who do you aspire to become? The version of you right now isn't the same as the one you were a month ago, or the one you'll be in a year. Change is inevitable, but how you embrace it is your choice. Will you let your experiences shape you for the better, or allow them to hold you back? To grow, you must first recognize your starting point. Without clarity about your current strengths and weaknesses, you're like a traveler without a map, lost without a clear path forward. But once you know where you stand and where you want to go, you can begin to chart your course. What social abilities do you already have? What gaps need to be filled? Answering these questions honestly, without fear or judgment, lays the foundation for personal growth. Building the foundations of your social skills. Every journey begins with reflection. To better understand your social abilities, consider questions like: which of your relationships are thriving, and why? How have these relationships impacted your life positively? Have you tried improving your social skills before? If so, what worked, and what didn't? Where do you currently struggle in social interactions? Writing down your thoughts can help clarify your goals and reveal patterns. Are you struggling to engage in small talk? Or maybe you find it hard to empathize with others. By identifying these areas, you can focus your energy on targeted improvement. Mapping your path to success. Think of your goals as destinations on a map. For instance, if your aim is to confidently start conversations with strangers, your map might include practicing small talk, observing skilled communicators, and setting specific scenarios to test your progress. Each step brings you closer to your goal, and like any skill, developing social abilities requires patience and persistence. Improvement doesn't happen overnight. It's not about how quickly you master social skills, but about building them the right way, brick by brick, experience by experience. The journey may feel slow, but every step forward is progress. Why social skills matter more than ever. In a world increasingly dominated by screens and digital interactions, social skills are your secret weapon. They help you build harmonious relationships with colleagues, foster inclusive, productive teams that embrace diversity, strengthen personal connections that bring joy and purpose to your life, adapt effortlessly to any social environment. Enhance your reputation and confidence in professional and personal settings. Ultimately, social skills are about creating connections that matter, connections that enrich your life and the lives of those around you. They aren't just a tool for success, they're a pathway to belonging, understanding, and fulfillment. So, ask yourself, where do you want to go? Start your journey today, and remember, it's not a race. Every step, no matter how small, is a move toward a brighter, more connected future. Unlocking the art of connection, the foundations of social skills. Social skills are not just about small talk or polite gestures, they're the bridge between isolation and meaningful relationships. But building that bridge starts with mastering some essential foundations. Let's dive into the core skills that can transform the way you interact and connect with the world. Skill number 1, confidence, the gateway to connection. To connect with others, you first need to connect with yourself. Confidence is the cornerstone of effective social skills. When you feel good about who you are, you naturally open yourself to interaction. Without it, fear and self-doubt creep in, making conversations feel like a struggle rather than an opportunity. Confidence isn't about arrogance, it's about knowing your worth and being comfortable sharing your authentic self with others. Skill number 2, curiosity, the desire to truly know others. Curiosity is a social superpower. When you're genuinely interested in other people, you'll find it easier to spark conversations and build connections. It's not about asking intrusive questions but rather about showing sincere interest in someone's story. When you listen attentively and ask thoughtful questions, you create a space where others feel valued and understood. Curiosity breaks barriers and opens the door to friendships with people from all walks of life. Skill number 3, cooperation, working well with others. Being cooperative means more than just getting along. It's about fostering empathy and open-mindedness in every interaction. Cooperation helps you navigate disagreements, collaborate effectively, and find common ground even when opinions differ. In relationships, at work, or within your community, cooperation is a skill that strengthens bonds and promotes harmony. Skill number 4, communication, express yourself with confidence. Good communication is more than just speaking, it's about being understood. When you express yourself clearly and authentically, you create connections that go beyond surface-level exchanges. Many people hold back out of fear of judgment or rejection, but withholding your thoughts and emotions often leads to misunderstandings and loneliness. True connection begins when you dare to share, not just your ideas, but also your feelings. The transformative power of empathy. Empathy is the ability to see the world through someone else's eyes. It's the skill that lets you feel another person's joy, pain, or frustration and respond with understanding. Yet, in today's fast-paced, digital-first world, empathy is often neglected. When was the last time you truly walked a mile in someone else's shoes? Empathy isn't just an emotional nicety, it's a practical tool that enhances relationships and boosts success. In the workplace, empathy can help you navigate conflicts, build stronger teams, and earn the trust of colleagues and clients. It's also key to personal growth. Struggles in forming connections, frequent misunderstandings, or even conflicts in your closest relationships may stem from a lack of empathy. We're all wired for empathy on some level. You wince when someone stubs their toe, laugh at a shared joke, or feel sadness when a friend shares bad news. But true empathy goes deeper. It's about being present, listening actively, and genuinely caring for others. Why empathy matters more than ever. Author Daniel Goleman, in his groundbreaking book Emotional Intelligence, identifies empathy as one of the 5 core skills of emotional intelligence. Whether you're an extrovert with a wide social circle or an introvert who prefers deeper, one-on-one connections, empathy is crucial for building genuine relationships. Empathy allows you to bridge the gap between merely being around people and truly connecting with them. You might find yourself in a crowded room yet feel isolated because there's no real connection. Empathy changes that. It helps you look beyond yourself, your needs, and your concerns, allowing you to care deeply about others. Becoming more empathetic, a guide to connection. Empathy isn't about sacrificing your needs or letting others overshadow you. It's about creating balance. It's seeing the humanity in everyone you meet and choosing to engage with kindness and understanding. To become more empathetic, listen actively, pay attention to both words and body language. Ask questions, show genuine curiosity about someone else's experiences. Put yourself in their shoes. Imagine their feelings, challenges, or joys. Check your ego, let go of self-centered tendencies and focus on others. Empathy isn't a luxury, it's essential. Without it, your social skills can only go so far. With it, you'll find yourself forming deeper connections, navigating challenges more effectively, and becoming the kind of person people trust and admire. Whether you're looking to thrive professionally, build lasting relationships, or simply feel less alone in a crowd, empathy is your secret weapon. It's a skill that takes practice, but it's also one that can change your life. So, start today, listen a little more, judge a little less, and watch your world transform. Building empathy, a path to stronger social skills and meaningful relationships. Empathy is the heart of human connection. It allows us to understand others, bridge divides, and create bonds that go beyond surface-level interactions. If your goal is to improve your social and communication skills, empathy is the cornerstone you need to lay first. Here's a step-by-step guide to developing this invaluable skill. How to cultivate empathy. 1. Put your listening ears on. Empathy starts with active listening. It's more than just hearing words. It's about truly absorbing what someone is sharing. Use not just your ears but also your eyes, instincts, and heart to tune into the speaker. Focus fully, eliminate distractions and give the speaker your undivided attention. Encourage sharing, nod, smile, or mirror their emotions to show engagement. Put yourself in their shoes. Imagine how you'd feel in their situation, even if it's unfamiliar to you. When you listen with your whole being, you send a clear message: you matter to me. 2. Put aside your viewpoints. To truly empathize, you must temporarily set aside your opinions and judgments. Adopt an open mind. Acknowledge that people react based on their unique experiences and the tools they have at the moment. Suspend judgment. Even if their choices or emotions seem irrational, remember that they are doing the best they can with what they know. Empathy flourishes when you prioritize understanding over agreement. 3. Validate their feelings. Validation doesn't mean you agree with someone's perspective, it means you acknowledge and respect it. Acknowledge emotions. Say things like, "I can see how that would be frustrating," or, "It sounds like you're going through a lot." Stay respectful, even if you disagree with their views or actions, show that you value their feelings. Validation creates a safe space for open communication and deeper connections. 4. Maintain a neutral perspective. Empathy requires neutrality. Being too opinionated can cloud your ability to understand someone else's experiences. Focus on them, shift the spotlight from your beliefs to their needs and emotions. Avoid overreacting. Stay calm and composed, even if the conversation challenges your views. Empathy isn't about who's right, it's about creating mutual understanding. 5. Volunteer to gain new perspectives. Stepping into the lives of others through volunteer work can significantly enhance your empathy. Explore community projects, help the homeless, work with children, or support disaster relief efforts. Expand your circle, connect with people from diverse backgrounds and experiences. Volunteering exposes you to the challenges others face, fostering compassion and understanding. Why empathy matters. Empathy is more than a personal virtue, it's a social and emotional necessity. When you genuinely understand others, they're more likely to reciprocate that understanding. This mutual connection is the foundation of every successful relationship, whether personal or professional. Empathy also helps you navigate conflicts, reduce misunderstandings, and create a world where differences are respected, not ridiculed. The danger of ignoring empathy. Without empathy, your perspective becomes the only lens you see through, leading to judgment, rejection, and conflict. Misunderstanding others, you may struggle to grasp why others behave as they do. Missed connections, relationships can feel shallow and unfulfilling. Frequent conflict, you may find yourself in arguments due to a lack of understanding. Empathy is the antidote to these issues. Practical empathy in action. The next time someone's behavior confuses or annoys you, pause and reflect. Ask why. Why did they act this way? Consider their perspective. What might they be feeling or experiencing? Respond calmly. Replace frustration with curiosity and understanding. By adopting these practices, your relationships can become more harmonious and rewarding. Start your empathy journey today. Cultivating empathy isn't a quick fix, it's a lifelong journey. It challenges you to shift from a me-first mindset to a we-first perspective. Yes, it's hard work. Yes, it requires patience and practice. But the rewards, a stronger emotional connection, healthier relationships, and a more fulfilling life, are worth every effort. So, take the first step. Listen more, judge less, and open your heart to understanding others. The world, and your relationships, will transform for the better. Communicating with different personality types. Our unique personalities shape the way we communicate. Understanding these differences can significantly improve our ability to connect with others, resolve conflicts, and build strong relationships. Let's dive into the basics of personality-driven communication styles and how to adapt to them effectively. What shapes communication styles? Your communication style is influenced by 3 factors. 1. How you portray yourself, your tone, attitude, and body language. 2. How you relate to others, the level of empathy and understanding you bring to the conversation. 3. How your message is interpreted, the clarity and relevance of your words to the listener. Given these nuances, it's no surprise that people with different personalities approach communication in unique ways. Personality types and communication styles. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, is a popular framework for understanding personality types. It identifies 16 distinct types based on preferences in 4 categories. 1. Extroversion, E, versus introversion, I. 2. Sensing, S, versus intuition, N. 3. Thinking, T, versus feeling, F. 4. Judging, J, versus perceiving, P. Each personality type has its own communication strengths and challenges. 1. Extrovert thinkers, ESTJ, ISTJ, ENTJ, INTJ. Strengths: decisive, logical, systematic, action-oriented. Challenges: can appear bossy, condescending, or aggressive. Tips for communicating with them: be concise, logical, and well-prepared. Show respect for their focus on efficiency and structure. 2. Extrovert feelers, INFJ, ESFJ, ISFJ, ENFJ. Strengths: warm, supportive, diplomatic, sociable. Challenges: may come across as overly sentimental or impulsive. Tips for communicating with them: be empathetic and inclusive. Show appreciation for their tact and understanding. 3. Extrovert sensors, ISFP, ESFP, ISTP, ESTP. Strengths: practical, focused, efficient, realistic. Challenges: may seem demanding, rigid, or overly task-focused. Tips for communicating with them: keep discussions grounded and actionable. Be direct and transparent. 4. Extrovert intuitives, ENFP, ENTP, INTP, ENFP. Strengths: curious, enthusiastic, adaptable, resourceful. Challenges: can be impulsive or have unrealistic expectations. Tips for communicating with them: embrace their creativity and adaptability. Encourage open-ended discussions and brainstorming. Other personality-driven traits. Precise personalities, ESTJ value order, structure, and efficiency. Prefer to complete tasks before engaging in social interactions. Oh, how to connect. Respect their need for organization and focus. Playful personalities, ENFP energetic, creative, and full of ideas but easily distracted. Oh, how to connect. Engage their enthusiasm and humor, but help them stay on track. Powerful personalities, ENTP goal-oriented, persistent, and authoritative. Oh, how to connect. Challenge them intellectually and support their drive to achieve. Peaceful personalities, ISFP grounded, patient, and emotionally stable. Oh, how to connect. Foster a calm, conflict-free environment and show appreciation for their balance. Why understanding personality types matters. Improved collaboration. Understanding how others communicate fosters better teamwork. Conflict resolution. Tailoring your communication style can de-escalate misunderstandings. Stronger relationships. Learning to adapt builds trust and rapport. How to adapt your communication style. 1. Know yourself. Start by identifying your own personality type and preferred communication style. 2. Be observant. Pay attention to others' behaviors, tone, and body language to gauge their personality. 3. Adjust accordingly. O. Be logical with thinkers. O. Be empathetic with feelers. O. Be direct with sensors. O. Be open-ended with intuitives. Practical tips for professional settings. 1. Use personality insights for teamwork. Build on the strengths of different personalities to create balanced and effective teams. 2. Tailor feedback. Provide structured, logical feedback for thinkers and compassionate, encouraging feedback for feelers. 3. Enhance inclusivity. Engage playful and peaceful personalities in discussions to create a more dynamic work environment. Final thoughts. Mastering the art of communication with different personality types is not just a valuable skill, it's a transformative one. By understanding the diverse ways people process and share information, you can create meaningful connections, foster collaboration, and build stronger personal and professional relationships. Take the time to learn about yourself and others, and you'll unlock the potential for more harmonious and impactful interactions. Positive versus negative personality traits. Your personality can have both positive and negative traits, and how these traits are balanced determines how you interact with others and handle life's challenges. Examples of positive traits. Responsible. You take ownership of your actions and obligations. Honest. You value truthfulness and integrity. Determined and driven. You're goal-oriented and persistent. Courageous. You face challenges with bravery. Loyal. You remain committed and trustworthy. Compassionate. You care deeply about the well-being of others. Patient and understanding. You handle difficulties calmly and empathize with others. Examples of negative traits. Dishonesty. Tendency to lie or deceive. Manipulation. Using others for personal gain. Selfishness. Prioritizing your needs over others. Disloyalty. Breaking trust or commitments. Backstabbing. Talking negatively about others behind their backs. Rigidity. Being inflexible and resistant to change. Lack of empathy. Struggling to understand or care about others' feelings. How personality shapes your life. Your personality influences the friends you choose, the work you excel at, the causes you support, your ability to navigate relationships. By understanding your personality, you gain insight into your strengths and weaknesses, enabling you to improve yourself and your interactions with others. The 5-factor model of personality. Psychologists identify 5 major dimensions of personality, often referred to as the Big 5 traits. 1. Extroversion. High extroversion, outgoing, energetic, thrives in social settings. Low extroversion, introversion prefers solitude, thoughtful, and reserved. Balance. Engage socially without being overly attention-seeking or domineering. 2. Agreeableness. High agreeableness, kind, cooperative, and empathetic. Low agreeableness, more skeptical, independent, and competitive. Balance. Be kind without being overly passive or naive. 3. Conscientiousness. High conscientiousness, organized, dependable, and goal-oriented. Low conscientiousness can appear disorganized or impulsive. Balance. Aim for efficiency while avoiding perfectionism or rigidity. 4. Openness. High openness, creative, curious, and open to new experiences. Low openness, more traditional, focused on stability. Balance. Embrace creativity while staying grounded in practical matters. 5. Neuroticism. High neuroticism, emotionally reactive, prone to anxiety and irritability. Low neuroticism, calm, emotionally stable. Balance. Manage emotions to prevent them from overwhelming you or others. Why balancing traits matters. Too much or too little of any personality trait can disrupt your relationships or personal growth. Striving for balance allows you to maximize the benefits of your strengths while minimizing the impact of your weaknesses. How to understand and improve your personality. 1. Self-reflection. Identify your strengths and areas for improvement. 2. Feedback. Ask trusted friends or colleagues about how they perceive you. 3. Adaptability. Learn to modify traits that hinder your relationships or goals. 4. Emotional regulation. Work on managing negative traits like anger or selfishness. The goal, a better you. Understanding your personality is the first step to becoming a more balanced, empathetic, and socially skilled individual. It opens the door to meaningful relationships, personal growth, and the ability to connect with people from all walks of life. By knowing yourself better, you can transform your interactions and create a life that reflects the best version of you.